Round 4 of the championship halfway point takes place on Atomic Tyre International. Our first airport track of 2, and there's a lot of hairpins. It's going to be interesting to see how the drivers cope with the hairpins. A lot of overtaking opportunities, but also a lot of chance for crashes. Oh my god, the race has started. I wasn't quick enough. There they all go. Sorry. It took too long to set everything up that I didn't get the intro done. My bad. Oh, that's dodgy. I'll show you the full intro for the PC race. I'll have better timing. Then we're waiting for the GT3s. There they go. So yeah, since I didn't get to say it during the intro, GT1 drivers are in the Shafter V12. There they go. All that design into an early lead, it looks like. GT2 drivers are in the Fugitive. There they are. Looks like Giro's going to go for an overtake up the inside of Charlie into there. Is he going to... No, not getting it done there. And then we got GT3 drivers in the Asia. Here they are. Looks like we got Recited in first, RJ Slow in second. And then a bit of a crash going on there as well. As the GT1s come through, so there's going to be a lot of overtaking going on in this race. The GT1s are going to lap, I don't know whether it's the GT3s or the GT3s and the GT2s, about 7 times. The pace difference is so big. The GT2s and the GT3s aren't that far apart in terms of lap time. But yeah, certainly the GT1s are quite far apart, so it's going to be tricky, let's put it that way. Since we've just seen the GT1s come across, let's skip to the GT1 battle. Here it is. And I'll join the commentary booth. Hello? Damn it, I don't know whether that worked. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Into the first hairpin in the Fugitives in GT2. A lot of cars in close proximity. Oh no, it did work. I'm in the commentary booth, Hammer, whenever you want to join.
Oh no, I'm here. Just Discord just didn't want to let me speak. So
oh, of course not.
Fine.
Of course.
Yes, we're at Atomic Tyre International, and let me just say, bruv, we've got so many hairpins in this one, you might as well call it shafting a fugitive in the Asia.
I like it. Yeah. Oh, overtake for the lead in GT3, or at least an attempt. We got RJ Slow going for the overtake on Recited. Can he get it done up the inside there? It's not going to happen. As the Shafter V12s have caught up to the GT3s already.
Crazy.
So here's the leader in the leaders in GT3. RJ Slow and Recited going for the lead.
Blaze just got taken out there. Blaze is having a nightmare getting back onto the track as well. He's rolled his car.
There he is at the back. Okay, so we got all that design in the lead, already overtaking GT3s. Trumpet in second, Smooth JD in third, R2X DJ fourth, and they're already coming around to lap the GT3s. Looks like some of these are slightly out of order, I think.
A very small circuit.
It is a very small circuit, and the pace difference for the GT1s to the GT2s and 3s is insane. So R2X DJ going for an overtake on Smooth JD. That gets third place for him. Thank you. Oh man, this is going to be so hectic to keep track of all the way through. Look at the banking. All these cars together. I mean, the GT2s aren't too far. When all of these three classes are going to be...
R2X DJ going through the middle of 2 GT3s.
Oh my days. Trumpet Master going for the overtake for the lead on all that design. Gets it done as well.
Together.
But then all that design gets the cutback again. Cutbacks all over the place as Smooth GD goes into third. It takes advantage up the inside we're seeing there on R2. This is too hectic.
This-
We're not going to be able to... There's no way we can keep track. Look at the state of this. There's so many cars. We haven't had this many cars in close proximity because normally everyone's given at least like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get into the race and chill out and spread out a little bit.
Oh my goodness. This is far more hectic than even I thought it would be, and I knew it was going to be hectic.
Oh my days. Okay, so we're just going to have to do the best that we can. Yeah, the GT1s get lap times of about 1 minute 20. The GT2s are doing...
Smooth JD, GT1.
Doing 1 minute 30s. Oh, Smooth JD's got it done.
Smooth JD's coming back.
We're going to see it here in the top right. This is so... Looks like RJ Slow got caught up with an instant because he's dropped down into second place in GT3 now. Recited. This... Oh my god. This is going to be insane. I can't even... Like... Oh my god. Oh. The GT2 battle, meanwhile... GT2 is the only class that's going to have...
Scumbag!
At least a few laps at the start of the race to chill out. Alright, it looks like all the GT1s have pretty much passed all the GT3s. There's the two leaders. Smooth JD's in third place. R2X DJ and Edible Hornet fighting over fourth and fifth. Then we've got Shoot Gun, John Boys, Specky Legend and Blaze at the back. Sachi GT1s already 5 minutes into the race. They've lapped all the GT3s. GT3 leader is Recited. Second place we've got RJ Slow. Then Lieutenant Banter in third. Tom is in fourth. Fifth, sixth and seventh of Bar, S. Appleby, Infamous Ryan, and Major Copyright second from last. Oh my days. As we see the GT1s go around the banking again.
In GT1 we've had a bit of a change, so R2XTJ is now down to fifth, battling with Edible Hornet in fourth.
Okie dokie.
GT2,
GT2, Charlie Addo's got himself into the lead.
so
Jetta is
Blaze
now in
also making his
second.
first stop as well, just to let you know.
Okay, so King Blaze making his first stop. That's quite early. I'm guessing it must be... They're already on lap 5, okay. Yeah, so... Obviously the idea that Blaze has had here is to just get out of all the mess. Because now he's got clear air in front of him. He's managed to come out ahead of all the GT3s. So he's just going to try and put in some lap times. Look at all this clear air he has in front. Here's Blaze after his pit stop. And that he's got that whole part of the track to himself. So he's going to just try and put in the lap times and try and make up some positions after being in last place. Let's see some other perspectives.
Ones are still duking it out.
Yeah, this is hectic.
Yes.
Let's see, we got the GT2 perspectives there. We got Brady's spectator cam with the GT2s as well, so we can see first, second. Oh, as Giros looks like Giros is about to get taken out by Faruja. We saw it on L's perspective, but we're gonna see it from the top right because it was really slow. It's really delayed for me, so keep an eye on the top right. I think we're about to see Faruja and Giros have it coming together. Oh, if anything, it was the U-Tool car, Jetta, I think, didn't give the space. Okay. Let's sync these back up. 11:20, 11:20. Okay, the GT1s are now coming around to lap the GT2s. Already. So, just to update you on pit stops, Matty H in GT2 has taken his first pit stop, and Major Copyright has taken his first pit stop in GT3. Okay. Looks like Farouj is coming in for a pit stop as well.
Going for their pit stops.
Oh, this is so hectic.
Trumpet. Apart from Trumpet, who's in the lead.
Okay. I don't know where to look for the best. Like, it's
No,
just insane.
Neither do I, really.
Harvey Turner with the 2 months. You're right, this is intense. Zevros with the 36 months. QuickNet with the 36 months. Thank you, guys.
Alright, so Farouj is just taking his first pit stop in GT2.
Yeah, he's trying to...
24/7.
So let's see. We've got, in GT2, Charlie Addo's still in the lead. We got Jetta in second and El in third. Giros is now down to fourth. You can see that battle over third in the top left. GT1s are still coming past the top end of the GT2s, but they've mostly cleared them. Where are the GT3s? Okay, so it's going to be... I think the GT1s are going to end up overtaking the GT3s again. And then the next time the GT1s come to overtake the GT2s, the GT3s are going to be overtaken as well. So it's going to be all of them together. As we see El make a mistake there out of third place in GT2.
Oh, R2XDJ and Smooth JD got a bit of a battle going on, taken out into the first corner.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I see. Just caught
nightmare.
that. That's a shame. That's over third place in GT1. That hands third place to nobody. Nobody was there to take advantage.
Yeah, if you look to the bottom left though, John Boy and Specky Legend are catching up to that.
Oh
so we've
yeah,
got
they're
four-way
right there.
battle.
John Boy's
Four-way battle for third.
four-way battle over third place. Wow, okay. You can see it from my perspective going into the... and to be fair, this is all going to be helping Blaze, who's going to be just being able to put in the lap times on his own.
Yep, he's already up to 8.
I think having some pit stops at some point isn't going to be too bad of an idea. That's the battle for third place in GT1. 5 drivers involved, really. The top 2 in GT1. Let me see if I can spot them on the track. So there's the top 2 in GT3, very close together, Recited and RJ Slow. There's Trumpet Master in the lead of GT1. All That Design is in second place. So that's your top 2 in GT1. They've got a bit of a decent gap now thanks to all this infighting between the rest of the pack in GT1 who are all fighting over third place.
Yeah, interestingly enough though, Edible Hornet has taken his first stop, the same as Blaze, but Edible Hornet has managed to overtake Blaze.
Yeah, Edible Hornet. They've both done one stop. Why is All That Design slowed down? I just saw All That Design get overtaken by R2XDJ. Yeah, All That Design is now back in this battle for third place as well. So we got Trumpet the leader, and then we got a big gap to Smooth JD, who's now in second place, Specky Legend in third, R2XDJ fourth, All That Design fifth, John in sixth, Shootgun in seventh. That's how close it is for the battle for second place in GT1.
Blaze and Edible Hornet are going at it now as well.
All That Design went flying right in front of me, says Brady. Oh, what a scumbag!
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just so hectic. There's so many... Like, you've got to be so careful getting through the traffic.
There's a lot going on.
The speed difference, the... Oh, my days. Let's check in with... I can't really take my eyes off this GT1 battle. It's that, like, crazy. We need to keep focusing on it, I think.
So, one less driver in the battle because Smooth JD is just coming for his pit stop.
Okay, so let's see, where did he come out? He's actually...
there's a big crash with Specky Legend and a GT3 driver? The GT3 util driver? Recited?
Oh, it was? Recited. Recited was leading GT3.
I think it was Recited. I'm not at all sure that
if this isn't...
the car just flew past. It was upside down at the time, so...
So, Smooth JD managed to come out just ahead of Blaze. So we've got... Blaze has managed to overtake Edible Hornet.
Okay.
So we've got... Of those who've pitted, Smooth JD's in the lead of those who've pitted. King Blaze is right behind him. And then Edible Hornet is third. Specky is just in front of them but hasn't pitted yet.
No, it can't have been Recited because Recited is still in first place, I think.
The GT2s are now coming around to overtake the GT3s. This is too much.
It is. It's too much.
Why did I choose to do this? I'm doing the GT3 race for PC, and then I'm going to do the GT2 race as well. What?
I mean, there you go. Specky Legend's just come in for his pit stop in GT1. Meanwhile, GT3, Banter, Copyright, Ryan, and SJ Appleby have all taken their first stops. All right. Well,
is Trumpet Stream working for you on the YouTube stream?
Yeah, it's working fine.
I might have to refresh or something. So we're kind of split a little bit in pit stops now. R2XDJ in second place looks like he's got clear air in front of him, and he's going for just putting in the lap times. He's got all that design behind him. John Boy is fighting with Shoot Gun. Oh my god, this is too much.
Trumpet is going for his pit stop.
PP Performance is just disconnected from GT2.
Is R2XDJ going to be able to take him? It looks like it's going to be close. Going to be very close. Looks like R2XDJ manages to get first.
So R2XDJ is in the lead. All that design is actually right behind him as well. Like it's nothing between them. But Trumpet has got one pit stop in hand.
Yep.
As King Blaze gets ahead of Smooth JD, so he's moved up into 6th place.
Here he comes.
He's on the ascent after the early issue. He's putting in those times. Let's look at GT2. Right, what is happening in GT2? What's the order? Charlie Ador's still in the lead. Jetta is in second and G-Ross is in third, with L1978 in fourth. But I don't. Again, pit stops could change all of that.
Yeah, none of those drivers have actually taken their pit stop. Only Ferrugia and Matty H have taken their pit stop.
Okay, so Ferrugia's in a good seat at the minute. Might be able to come back into the fight after everybody's taken their stops.
Alright, things are colding down again.
Yeah, just don't. Yeah. GT2s are right in the mix of the GT3s right now. Where are the GT1s? The GT1s are kind of on their own for the most part.
GT3s are a little bit as well.
So in the lead of GT3, we've got RJ Slow has now taken the lead ahead of Recited. Recited's dropped to second.
Okay, apparently Smooth JD has come in for a second stop. I don't know if that was... That's surely early. We've only had...
Yeah, he wouldn't have been allowed to.
20 minutes of the race.
Lieutenant Banter has now disconnected, so there's 2 disconnections. I don't think Smooth JD has come in for his second stop, because he hasn't changed his position on the, like, from my perspective. He's still out there, so he hasn't. That must be either a misclick or somebody else. Oh, what a scumbag!
Yep. Well, I'll keep you posted if the board refreshes itself. But at the moment, it's showing Smooth JD as 2 stops. So.
Brady, can you try to go do anything about Banter's car? It's right on the racing line around the banking. If you're listening. In the first left-hand banking after the straight. PP Performance's car is there, but it's off the track at least. So we've got
Design takes his first stop.
Oh, about to see Tom 22 in the bottom right is in 3rd place. So we're seeing the battle over 2nd place in GT3 in the top 2, bottom 2 perspectives. RJ Slow's currently in the lead. Looks like he's got a big lead at the minute. I'm guessing Recited and Tom 22 haven't made a pit stop yet either, or have they, in GT3?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
So
If we look, we should, in just a second, have a battle for the lead between Trumpet and R2XTJ, but R2XTJ hasn't taken his pit stop yet, so just as I say that...
R2XTJ makes his pits, okay. Good job, Brady, getting the car off the track. He's doing good work there in his stratum. GG. So Trumpet gets the lead back. Wait, is Trumpet pitting again? No, it's just because it's behind. It's like 4 minutes behind. But I don't want to pause it because last time I did that, oh, there we go. Oh, that was close. The GT1s have such a speed difference on the GT3s and 2s. It's insane. It's just about staying out of trouble.
Idea was that?
Well, I wanted to have some rounds, like I said before, where, you know, the GT2s and 3s are close and the GT1s are quite far ahead and vice versa. Didn't quite expect it to be this hectic. So R2XDJ has managed to come out in 5th place, but where is everybody else? Okay, so John Boy and Shootgun in GT1. I'm guessing they haven't pitted.
That is correct. They're the only two drivers in GT1 that haven't taken their first stop.
So we've got Trumpet in the lead. Blaze has gotten up into 2nd place, essentially, after the pit stops all filter out.
We've got Design battling with R2XTJ.
Yeah, R2XTJ will be 3rd and all that Design 4th, so that's the battle over 3rd place. Smooth JD is just behind them in 5th with Edible Hornet just behind them as well.
Oh, we've got some traffic.
Oh my god, look at this traffic. There's a GT1 getting past all these. At least you're getting it done before the banking for R2XDJ.
Yeah.
Oh man. Someone's upside down.
No.
I think that's Smooth JD in the GT1 Ron car. I just saw him on my screen. He was upside down. I don't know how that happened. Whether it was a mistake or something else, but it's lost in positions, obviously. It's all about staying out of trouble. That's what it is. Just stay out of trouble.
Yep. Always thought it would be, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have Smooth JD as one of our camera cars this week, so...
So we've got... Yeah, Blaze is just ahead of R2XDJ. Shootgun is between the two of them, but hasn't stopped yet. And then Design is right behind. Man, it's been all changed. The only thing that hasn't changed is Trumpet in the lead of GT1.
Yep.
Everybody's been jostling for position, changing. Blaze had the crazy crash early on and then has pulled it back to what is going to be a net 2nd place. All that Design was fighting Trumpet and then had a crash, and now he's back fighting R2XDJ for what will end up being 3rd place. It's just can't keep track.
Alright, Shootgun has pitted in GT1 and Recited has pitted in GT3. It's from the lead of GT3, I think. But I think from what you were saying, he had quite a big lead.
No, it's RJ Slow that has the big lead in GT3.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be tight. GT1, Design, and R2XDJ. I've just seen it on my screen. Yeah, Design turns around RJ Slow a little bit. I think they generally get away with it. Oh, Design's having to wait. Oh no, I think he already has waited, but he's obviously lost up positions from that. Man. The amount of time that's been lost by the GT1s just from trying to make moves that, you know, weren't really on if they'd been like a little bit more patient.
Yeah.
They've lost more time from trying to make those moves than and them going wrong than if they'd just gone at GT2 or GT3 pace for a couple of corners.
Yeah, I mean that's something you've definitely got to take into account is the speed difference, but also the size difference of GT1 and GT3 cars. GT3 cars are tiny compared to the
R2XDJ is about to lag out.
Oh, yep.
There it is. So we've had one disconnection in each GT.
Yeah, let me rearrange the streams for you.
Ah, rip. One disconnection in each GT. That's unfortunate. Big F. So we got Blaze going for an overtake on John Boy over second place, but John Boy hasn't pitted yet. As this is getting all a bit dicey. Oh my god. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, two Maze Bank drivers, PP Performance and R2X DJ, both disconnected. That's unfortunate.
Updated the GT1 link.
All I'm seeing is trashed front ends of these cars.
Yep.
Looks like Blaze has gotten ahead of John Boy. So Blaze is now up into second place on merit. How far behind is he? So there's Trumpet. And Blaze is just coming into the first hairpin section now. So that's quite a big gap. Maybe 10 seconds.
Look at that, we've got first, second and third in GT1 now.
Oh, on the perspectives. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I'll go on to it. So GT3, we've still got RJ Slow in the lead. He's putting a lap on Saki Bomb. Recited is no longer in second place. Who's in second place now? GT3. Bar 27 is in second place. Actually, this is the battle over second place in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Has Recited made a pit stop?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing it. There it is. Okay, Recited has made a pit stop. Major Copyright has also made a pit stop.
Yep.
Okay, so the bottom two perspectives, we've got Major Copyright and Recited, who've made a pit stop. And then in the bottom right, we've got Bar 27 and Tom, who haven't made a pit stop. And they're going to be together over second place at some point.
Crazy.
You can't look away. It's just so hectic.
Yep. Yeah, the pit board hasn't updated, by the way, to reflect Smooth JD's stops, so it does look like he's taken 2 stops, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think you can remove stops once you've added them. So if it was a
Okay.
mistake, it's going to stay like that.
Mind then. So, is John Boy going to be able to catch up to Blaze? I mean, it's not much point considering he's got to take a stop still. So,
Yeah, that's the only thing. Meanwhile, Trumpet's just having a great time out front.
yep, Blaze has played a blinder in this one.
Yeah, he has. That early pit stop was a fantastic idea because he had so much free air in front of him.
Alright, apparently Ferrugia has taken his second stop in GT2.
Okay. Right. So, yeah, first, second and third in GT1 we've got the perspectives of, but John Boy is in third because he has... Oh, look at the state of his car. He must be losing a lot of time from that. All of these cars are very susceptible to damage. Oh man. Patience for the GT1s is going to be the most important thing.
That's the key.
Just sacrificing a bit of speed in a couple of corners just to stay behind and then beat a GT2 or GT3 on acceleration.
So, Bar 27 has taken his first stop in GT3.
Okay, so that means we'll get to see where he is in comparison to the other 3 from GT3.
Oh, Blaze has got some traffic turning into the first chicane there.
I think
Manages to negotiate it.
that's Tom.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see the GT3s come through in this fight over second place. Now give us an indication of Bar 27. I think has come out ahead of Recited.
Oh, what a scumbag!
And I don't know where Major Copyright's gone.
Yeah, Major Copyright's just taking a second stop.
Ah, okay, that's why.
So, yeah. Along with SJ Appleby. SJ Appleby also took a second stop in GT3. Getting their stops out of the way early. Will we see issues like we saw last week with cars getting damaged towards the end of the race?
Yeah, that's it. You gotta be. I feel like timing your pit stops. Why? What?
Okay. GT1. I think John Boy must have had a mistake because he's down to 4th now, battling with Edible Hornet. He's not taking his pit stop.
There
yet.
he goes.
Oh.
As you say that again.
Just as I say it.
I'm gonna move to the second half of the track. I don't know where yet, but
Oh, John Boy cocks it up in the pit lane.
oh,
You
no.
don't see that often. Wow. Goes sideways in the pit lane.
It is a
And they've
high-speed
lost
pit
a
lane.
ton of time. Yeah. Comes out behind Specky Legend.
Man. Where's the best place to go around the bottom end of the track? I don't even know. I wonder if I can get on one of the grandstands. So all that design is in second place now. No, third place. Edible Hornet's in 4th.
Oh, Blaze is coming in for his second pit stop.
Oh, this is early. If he gets damaged later on, anybody making their second, you can't get on the grandstands. Ah, you can't? Okay, that's a shame. Not even if you stand on your car? I'm going to try it anyway. We just need to... John Boy had an incident with Saki Bomb, we're about to see it. Takes him out, has to wait.
Oh, yep. Absolutely. That's caused quite a bit of damage to Saki Bomb's car as well.
This is what I'm saying, like... There we go. I'm on the grandstand.
These GT1s are going to have to watch out. They might find themselves in hot water in the steward's room after the race.
Yeah, there's might be plenty of reports.
Because I mean, it's all very well and good giving the position back if you're a GT1 and you've taken out a GT3, but you've got to take into account the damage that gets done to the car during that takeout as well.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing more you can do apart from giving the position back.
I just mean in terms of penalties after the race.
Yeah, but I mean, if you give the position back, you're not going to get a penalty unless something looks like it's, you know, intentional, in which case it's going to be some serious. You wouldn't even be in the championship anymore, I guess, if there was anything intentional going on. I didn't actually see your crash, Add to XDJ. I didn't see Blaze's crash either. Oh, Trumpet getting caught up with... he's having to wait. Oh, he missed the checkpoint.
Uh-oh.
So he went to the outside. Again, this is what I'm talking about with the patience. He went to the outside of the GT3, but then missed the checkpoint by going too wide.
Blaze has taken his pit stop though, so at least he's not on sort of Trumpet's heels at the moment.
Yeah, and Trumpet's car looks pretty okay as well, so he doesn't need to make a pit stop anytime soon.
Yeah, he's caught up to these GT3s again,
Yeah,
though, in the
it's
worst
about
possible
where you're
section.
going to get past.
Oh.
So
Alright.
it's all that
Just
design.
to-
There's quite a big pit delta on this track. So all that design's in second, and Edible Hornets in third. But obviously, when they make their stops, Blaze is going to get back into second. But it will depend on Trumpet and Blaze really for the win. It was
Alright,
Trumpet
according
who
to
missed the
pit
checkpoint.
boards- Sorry, bruv. According to the pit boards, that's the third stop for Smooth JD.
Yeah, okay. So he's made his second stop basically at that point then.
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Right, yeah, he could still be on
Battle
one stop
damage.
for all we know.
Could have been.
No, he's definitely made another pit stop. He's dropped down to 8th place now in GT1. I wonder if the pit watcher has Shoot Gun made a pit stop.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
Can take a deep breath now.
top 3 in GT2 are Charlie Ador, Jetta and Giros. What are the pit stops like for those 3?
Giros has taken 1. Jetta has not taken any, and who was the last one? PP Performance.
Giros. No, Charlie Ador. Jetta has just is just going into the stop now.
All right. Charlie Addo has not taken a stop. Jetta has just taken a stop, and Giros already took a stop 9 minutes ago.
Okay, so I'm going to be able to see just on the right hand side where the Jetta comes out ahead of Giros. There goes Giros. Giros has gotten up into second place there through the pit stop phase. So Jetta came out behind. And you said, did you say Charlie Addo has made a stop?
Nope.
No,
Charlie
he
has
hasn't.
not made a
Okay.
stop.
I mean, he's got a big lead, Charlie Addo in GT2. He's probably still going to have the lead when he makes his first stop, but the pit delta is huge, so I don't know yet. GT3, RJ Slow still in the lead.
I think Trumpet could probably afford to take his second pit stop now. Probably.
But would you though? It's still not even, we're not even at half distance yet. Holy cow.
I mean, just to get out of the way.
Has RJ Slow's made a stop, right?
Nope. No
No.
stop for RJ Slow.
Okay, recited over. Okay, so Tom22 gets hit in the GT3 by Shoot Gun in the GT1, loses second place from that. Recited gets second place, and then Tom hits bar 27 and has to wait. One innocuous little hit, and you're down 3 positions.
Yeah, it's pretty tight up in GT3 at the moment.
Apart from for the lead.
Yes.
So Major Copyright has made 2 pit stops in our top left. RJ Slow's not made any yet in the top right. And then we've got the other 3 GT3s battling over second place, who've all made 1 stop in the bottom 2 spots. So this is all going to come together when the pit stops sort themselves out as well. Going to be a 5-way battle really for the lead in GT3 once the pit stops have filtered out.
It's a nightmare. My streams just keep randomly stopping.
Okay. GT1, Blaze is up into 3rd now. Has Edible Hornet or All That Design made a second pit stop?
Yeah, Design took a second stop. a
Okay.
minute ago.
RIP, All That Design has just disconnected as well. 2nd race in a row.
Oh, God.
Just after he made his second pit stop.
Making things easy for Blaze.
Rip design 2 in a row. High attrition rate. It's already. So that's Edible Hornet is now in 2nd place. He was battling with all that design. But obviously the pit stops made that different. Design was in 4th place, but they were essentially battling over what would end up being 3rd place once the pit stops have filtered out.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what Blaze can do. Can he catch up to Trumpet? Trumpet's got a heck of a lot of clear air at the moment. Should be putting them laps in.
Yeah, he does actually. I think he's 7. I just saw it on Trumpet's screen. Oh, that's Edible Hornet was 7 seconds behind. And they've both made the same number of pit stops. I didn't see how far behind Blaze was.
That's why I was saying maybe it'd be a good idea to get your 2nd stop out of the way just now for Trumpet. But
oh, this is where we've got some height. Oh, this is much better. I found the position. I found the spot. Okay, no, I need to go on the other place. Okay. This is going to be great.
the spot.
The spot. I'll be able to see the pit lane as well. I'll try not to die. Bollocks! I died.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what a scumbag!
You gave Trumpet a good laugh.
God damn it!
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? One rule of moving around this track: don't die.
Oh,
what did you do?
I'll try again. Every time.
Blaze takes out Matty H there. Has to wait.
How is Matty H doing?
His car is looking.
Yeah, he's in 5th place at the minute.
His car has a lot of damage.
Yeah. I feel like it's about keeping your car in pristine condition for as long as possible. Like, that's just how this race is.
I mean, yeah. Blaze's car's looking pretty Spartan at the moment. Not a mark on it. Oh no, a little bit of a mark on the driver door, but that's about it.
Right, let's try this again. Oh, my car's... I've got 2 cars here now. That was my original car.
I think we're going to have to sack this guy. He's not very good at navigating around the track.
Alright, I'm here and I'm not moving. This is the spot.
The spot. Alright.
Charlie Addo makes his first pit stop, so we can actually get an idea of how far ahead he is of 2nd place. There's G-Ross, so he's yeah, big time ahead. Unless G-Ross has magically done 2 pit stops, Charlie Addo's got a massive lead.
No, G-Ross has done 1.
Recited is pitted as well. Liam's AFK for 2 minutes. Okay, that's our pit watcher. So Recited is supposedly pitted again as well. Matty H is coming to fix his damage also.
Good call.
The pit delta here is about 15 to 20 seconds. It's massive. Tegan13 and Don't Ask Why, thank you guys for the subscriptions. This is way too hectic.
Really, as much as that? 20 seconds?
Yeah, it's huge.
Huh.
I think it's 15 seconds in GT1 and about 20 seconds in GT2 and 3.
Yeah, the pit board has just updated to reflect Charlie Addo recited stop. Also one for... Oh. We momentarily showed 2 stops for Edible Hornet, but then it got taken away, back down to 1.
Okay, so you can take them? Okay, well, yeah, who knows what's going on with the pit. Our pit watcher was 10 minutes late to the race anyway, and now we don't know how the it's actually going.
You just can't get the staff these days.
So the top 3, second, third and fourth, there's G-Ross in second place. Then we're going to have Jetta come through in third place there. And then L in fourth place in GT3. They're pretty close together, second, third and fourth. How many... Specky Legend has made his second pit stop in GT1 as well, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so Smooth JD and Specky Legend are on track battling over what is 6th place, but that will become 5th place and possibly 4th when the 2 in front pit.
Smooth JD's taking 3 stops though, remember.
Yeah. Charlie Addo's got a big
on a
lead.
mission this race.
Yeah, where is Blaze still in 3rd place? He is, right?
He is.
Yeah, Edible Hornet. Massive credit to him at the minute, actually, in 2nd place for GT1.
He's not taking 2 stops though.
Yeah, he's only taken 1, right?
Yep.
But Trumpet's also only taken 1.
Correct.
So Edible Hornet's not too far behind Trumpet. And he's a decent distance ahead of Blaze. So when the pit stops all filter out, it's actually not going to be too much distance between the top 3. Let's see if I can get it on the spectator shot. See if we can catch them at some point. Alright, here we go. Here comes Trumpet into this hairpin before the pit lane. There's Edible Hornet, 2nd place, not too far behind. And then we've got a decent gap to Blaze. There's Blaze coming around now. I feel like it's going to be close between Blaze and Trumpet over the lead. And Edible Hornet's not going to be too far away. I timed the pit lane earlier for GT2, exactly 18 seconds. There you go. Thank you, AG Axel, for the info.
For GT2 though.
That means it's probably 20 seconds for GT3 maybe, and about 15 for GT1. Blaze is about 15 seconds behind from counting in my head. Speaking of 15 seconds, that means it'll be very close when Trumpet pits.
Yeah, Trumpet's beginning to get a little bit of traffic now, but Blaze has got more.
Yeah, we can see that, yeah. You just got to keep your head. It feels like it's chilled out a little bit. The first half an hour of the race was absolutely insane. But now that big gaps have formed between the drivers, it's definitely calmed down a lot. There's actually space to get past people now, right? Whereas before there was just a train of cars.
Yes, yeah. Trumpet manages to safely navigate past his GT3 teammate, Major Copy, right there in the final chicane of the lap.
Let's see. GT2, I've got no perspectives of the top 3 in GT2. L1978 in our top left position is in 4th place, but that's pretty stagnant at the minute. GT3, how's that battle going on? Because that was split up through pit stops. Has RJ Slow pitted yet?
Oh, big crash for Blue Eyed Malice on the banking section there.
Oh yeah, I saw. Just managed to catch it. That's dropped him out of what was 5th place.
Damn.
Yeah, has RJ Slow pitted yet? In
nope,
GT3?
not yet.
No, still not.
Well,
Okay.
According to the pit boards.
Okay, yeah.
According to the pit boards.
So RJ Slow's still in the lead of GT3. Tom 22 is in 3rd. Who's in 2nd? Bar 27 is in 2nd. Copyright is now ahead of Recited. Edible Hornet's getting stuck behind Tom 22 a little bit there. Yeah, Recited has done 2 pit stops, I'm guessing.
Yep. As of 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, so Copyright and Recited have both done 1 stop. They're... Who's in between them? Oh, Bar 27 has just made a stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
As of 25 seconds ago.
So that's starting to come together now, that battle from earlier. Copyright with his 2 early pit stops is,
what a scumbag!
is getting those positions back. Depending on... It looks like Copyright's probably going to get 2nd place after Tom makes his 2nd pit stop as well. But I mean, RJ Slow is so far ahead through having not done 2 pit stops. RJ Slow is more than half a lap ahead of Copyright at the minute because the pit delta is so big. He's going around the banking
I
and
wonder if
Copyright.
he's taking that into account.
This could be, I mean, 2 pit stops is going to lose you, what, 40 seconds in the GT3?
Yep.
It's actually going to be pretty close, I think.
Yeah. That's Edible Hornet actually taking a 2nd stop now, apparently.
Okay. Be able to see him come out. There he goes. Where's
Blaze
Blaze?
up into 2nd.
Blaze has passed, yeah.
Yep.
So it's a fight over 1st place between Trumpet and Blaze in GT1 and Copyright and RJ Slow in GT3. Copyright's done 2 pit stops, RJ Slow has done 0. I think this is the first time we've had that.
When is he going?
When is yeah? We got to keep. That's what we need to look at. When RJ Slow pits and when Trumpet pits.
Yep.
I don't think we've seen King Blaze not in the lead of an MCEC race for this long ever.
I know, right? It's been crazy.
There's been 4 DCs, 4 disconnections. 2 in GT1, 1 in the other classes. We've got a battle over 5th place, I think, in GT1. Shoot Gun's just ahead of it in 4th, and actually making his pit stop now. So, has John Boy made 2 pit stops?
Nope, just 1.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see where Shoot Gun, there he is, going around the back. John Boy and Smooth JD are going to come out ahead. Where's Shoot Gun? Specky Legend comes out ahead as well, just...
Ooh. John Boy's teammate slowed him down there.
Oh man, I was showing the wrong perspective. God damn it.
Good job.
I was showing the pit stops and on my screen and nobody could see it. So that's Smooth JD's up into 4th place now and has made 2 pit stops. John Boy's still got a pit stop to make.
3 technically.
A 3, yeah, technically, yeah.
Huge amount of traffic for John Boy and Smooth JD too. Oh no, just 2 cars. It looked like more.
Oh, that's going to be tight.
The Global drivers, making it difficult for our GT1s.
Yeah, it's alright though. They got through nicely. So John Boy's still got an extra... Oh, Jetta. That's another disconnection, this time from GT2. Jetta was running in 3rd place in GT2. That promotes L up to 3rd place, who is our perspective in the top left. Rip Jetta. Well, this is, for 5 of our drivers, this is going to be the one that they hopefully drop their points for.
Trumpet's still not taking his pit stop.
The GT2 leader is in position number 8, is in 8th. That disconnection didn't make a difference to that though. So yeah, everybody gets 1 dropped score during the championship. And hopefully, I mean, all that designers had 2 disconnections, but in general, everyone hopes that they never have any disconnections, but at least if you have your 1 disconnection, you can drop it. Guards against that a little bit.
Still showing as RJ Slow still hasn't pitted, allegedly, so I mean that would make sense with how far he is ahead, but
yeah,
you've really got to take into account. I'm just looking at RJ Slow's car. Why does he have blood on his car?
that's a good question. It feels like he could do with coming into the pits and getting it fixed, because it looks damaged in the bottom left, and
not quite sure.
I don't know where that blood's come from.
RJ Slow's car is secretly a vampire, I think.
I wonder, he's looking back, RJ Slow. Is he going to pit now? Is he trying to see who's coming up behind him and he can maybe get some GT1s got past him without actually having to... No. Around he goes again.
Nope, round again.
I'm so sorry, Jetta. That's unfortunate. You were in 3rd place. You were doing really well.
Unlucky Jetta. Oh, GT3 and GT2 having a come together there. That was major copyright and Faruja.
Let's see, GT1 Trumpet's coming around to lap shoot gun.
Trumpet looks like he's got quite a bit of damage on his front left.
Actually, so does Blaze, now that I've just seen it on his front right. But he can't... Well, he can pit if he wants, but he's going to lose time.
Interestingly, on Trumpet's stream, it doesn't look like he's got that much damage on his front left.
Oh, then he doesn't.
So it's maybe just...
Yeah,
it's maybe just desync.
Five DCs. High attrition rate in this one.
We'll call them engine failures.
Yeah. So let's see, in GT3... Tom is now into 3rd place. 2nd place, sorry, in GT3. Major copyright. Oh no, Tom hasn't made a pit stop yet. That's why they've not changed at all.
Yeah, he's made 1 pit stop and copyright's made 2.
Yeah. L1978 makes a stop in GT2. I'm guessing that's his second stop. Not in any danger of losing that third place that he now has, though, after Jetta's disconnection.
Yep, that was 2 stops for L.
Oh, what a scumbag! It's getting to the closing stages. Obviously, with 5 less drivers on the track,
The drivers should have a bit more room.
Yeah.
To get around the track.
There's only 7 GT1s coming past everybody now instead of 9.
I feel like last week's race took ages, and this week's race has gone like that.
Yeah, it really has. It's flown. Yeah, it was only like half an hour to go.
Yep.
Thank you, Doma Supertramp, for the 7 months. So where are the
website? willtrumpetpit.com.
Willtrumpetpit.com, I know. That's it. Oh, there he is. He's come in. From my perspective, I'm seeing it. All right. I'm going to follow him this time and actually show it.
I just need to mention it and they come in.
Yeah, no, that's it. Will he come in? And he does.
3 times. That's right.
So there goes Trumpet.
All right.
Where's Blaze?
I think he's going to come in.
There he is.
Comfortably.
Oh, it's so close! It's so close!
Oh.
Oh my god, we're going to see it from the shot. Look at how close this is!
Oh, wow. Yeah. We've
for
got
the lead of the race!
Battle, boys!
The battle for the lead is on! Alright, it's hotted up again.
It sure has. Yeah, my perspectives were a little bit out of sync, so I thought it was going to be a comfortable lead for Trumpet. Evidently, no.
Oh, the dive bomb up the inside! That was very ambitious.
Oh, yeah.
I think even if he made that work, he would have had to give that back.
Yeah.
All right.
L, our third place driver in GT2, getting
yeah, in the middle of that, I know. All right, the battle is on for the lead. Half an hour to go. Edible Hornet's not going to be not too far away from these two if they start crashing and losing time. Oh, Blaze around the outside of the GT3 is going to lose a lot of time there. I've just seen it on my screen.
Oh, yeah. Extra streams, I think.
All right, the gap has increased.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's happened?
I've lost all my GT1 perspectives.
Oh no! I'm glad I came to this part of the track to get that. That was a nice moment.
I've got error. Daily limit exceeded. The quota will be reset at midnight Pacific time.
What?
console.developers.google.com.
Ouch. Okay.
Website has maybe used up too much bandwidth from YouTube. I don't know.
Oh no. It's working alright for me at the minute.
Yeah, don't refresh it.
No, okay, I won't bother. Hammer ran out of electricity.
No, got plenty of electricity. It's the website that we use to
show the multiple perspectives.
The streams.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
right, so
because that one's buggered, it buggers the rest of the streams as well.
Has RJ Slow still not pitted?
No, one pit.
Oh,
One
he
pit
has
stop
made
4
one
minutes
pit.
ago.
Okay.
4 minutes ago.
Oh, Blaze has got a nightmare there on the last corner. He's Blaze is under pressure now. He's making a few mistakes. 20 laps to go. So RJ Slow is now he's still half a lap ahead with one extra pit stop made. I think RJ Slow is going to come out ahead, but we need to keep an eye on when RJ Slow will pit. That's what we're looking for. And Tom, really. Tom is currently in second place for GT3, but still has a pit stop to make. And Major Copyright is right behind him, so we'll keep an eye on this battle for first. As Blaze is going to come round to lap Shoot Gun, I think, as well. Should get out of the way for blue flags. GT2, sorry, is still pretty cool. Nothing's happening there. Charlie Addo's still got a big lead. It looks like J Ross is still in second, and L is now in third after Jetta's disconnection.
Trumpets stream up in a separate window, I think.
Brady's going for it here to get on the grandstand. Alright, whilst there's a short lull, I'll be right back very shortly.
Hammer and chair, what a combo, indeed. Once again, the dream team. It looks like so Trumpet is just coming to the end of the main straight, and yeah, it looks like Blaze might be catching him again. Hopefully we'll get a nice little battle between these two at the end of the race. No, I won't be streaming the PC race, Sue Wilson. And everybody else that keeps asking.
Alright, what's happening?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Picked a good moment to leave.
Phil says, do I like Trumpet's lipstick? Doesn't look like lipstick to me, Phil. It's just a big pair of luscious lips.
So it looks like Blaze has managed to catch up a little bit.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Blaze does seem to be catching Trumpet.
But he's going hard at it.
So Blaze has to keep this up. Sorry, Trumpet has to keep this up for 20 minutes.
Another 20 minutes. Okay. Couldn't see the time difference there. Too quick. What, has RJ Slow done a second pit stop yet?
He has not.
Trumpet's going to have a few issues getting past Matty here.
Yeah, where's second place in GT3?
It should be... Is that Charlie Ador making a second pit stop?
Yes, it is, yes.
Wait. Okay. Second place in GT3 is major copyright, so we've got the perspectives of the top two.
Is copyright a pit stop behind RJ Slow? Do you reckon? Are we going to get a cheeky battle in the closing stages of the race?
That looks like a big gap. I don't think so. I think that's much more than
yes.
20 seconds.
I think we're going to have to rename RJ Slow, really, aren't we?
RJ Fast.
RJ Fast.
So,
RJ quite quick, actually.
Yeah. 14th, 15th, 17th and 18th we've got on the screen. So Tom is in 4th place for GT3. Who's in 3rd? Bar 27 is in 3rd place for GT3. That's one of his, that would be one of his best results in the MCEC ever. RJ Slow looks like he's going to make his stop now, so we'll get the answer.
Interesting.
Let's see if he comes in. There he is. No, okay. Alright, just thrown as a dummy.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Getting us all excited for some action.
Ah, cool, Blade, thank you. Oh, someone respawned there. Was that?
Uh-oh.
That was Tom. Now he's trying to get back on the track. Look back, make sure there's no one coming. I wonder what happened. As Blaze comes through to overtake him, okay. I wonder what happened to Tom there. So that's lost in 4th place. Recited is now in 4th of GT3. GT2, it's pretty stagnant. Matty is in 4th. L in our top left is in 3rd. Farouja's in 5th.
Tried to get an action replay of what happened to Tom 22 and he's listening to Journey, so
Okay.
that's maybe what happened.
That's what happened. Jenny came on and
he's getting too into Journey at the moment.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Oh, there we go. Right, okay.
You got an action replay for us?
Get an action replay.
Alright.
It's got some Journey on it, so I don't know if you want to mute it first.
Alright.
There you go. There's the action replay for you.
See what happened.
Posted it in. Yep, there you go.
Ah, okay. Yep. Oh god, he's gone. Yeah, that's definitely counts as an unrecoverable position, I think. Like these action
Flaming,
replays.
don't count Blaze out. Never count Blaze out. You just can't.
That's exactly what happened to Des earlier too. Ah, okay. That's what happened to all that design earlier on.
Got you.
Yeah, I mean, the gap looks pretty big, to be honest. Trumpet's pulled out a gap, if anything.
Big win for Globe Oil.
Don't say that yet. There's still 15 minutes to go.
Said if he gets it.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't really like Globe Oil, so don't tell anyone I said that. Though.
Okay. No bias.
No.
Yeah, I was seeing the chat about that earlier. Trumpet mid-drive speed boosted off the line. Like, that's not allowed this season. Did he gain much from it? Did he gain some positions?
What position did he start in for this race?
I don't know, actually.
You're not the race organizer.
Yeah,
forgive me for asking pressing questions here, but you know.
Yeah, but I don't know the starting position of every single team, every single round. I put it up at the start and expect the teams to know.
Well, you should. It's disgraceful.
Mid-drive speed boosting is only banned off the start. You can do it anywhere else if the track or car is right for it, but you're not allowed to do it off the line.
Horst has clipped it from R2XTJ's perspective.
Okay. It's a pretty big gap, actually.
He didn't gain much from it at all.
Let me see.
He did do it. You can see his exhaust pop, but yeah, he didn't gain much from it at all. He maintained his second place.
He didn't gain much from it, but that will have to be decided in the steward's room after the race. That's not what I wanted to do. I might as well just shut this now.
So things like that, have you got a predetermined penalty for things like that, or is it just
no,
a case by case?
Case by case. Oh, this is going to be interesting for Trumpet. Oh my god, he's got so many cars in front of him. RJ Slow pits, meanwhile, during all of this.
Trumpet does indeed have all of the cars on the track in front of him.
So RJ Slow is making his final pit stop. There he is. Where is Major Copyright in second place? Was that him? No. Where is oh, there he is. So yeah, RJ Slow's got a big lead.
Alright. RJ quite quick actually.
Oh, Blaze has just launched it up the banking, and that's in the third place. Edible Hornet. I didn't see how that happened.
Will we get an action replay?
Yeah, we can do with one. Oh, he's trashed his car. I think he's looking at where fourth place is. He's gonna make a third pit stop, I think. He's got the time to do it. He's got 43 seconds on clip the inside of the track. Okay. Oh, what a nightmare round for Blaze, this one. Bogey round.
Sure is. There's your action replay.
Okay. See what happened. Yep,
Yeah,
two
his
wide,
car is
two,
absolutely
yeah.
crashed.
Ouch.
Looks like John Boy and Specky Legend are going at it now over 5th place. Specky Legend looks like he's got quite a lot of damage on his car from John Boy's perspective.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? You don't know really.
Whether it's accurate or not, yeah. Because the game is terrible.
Yeah. I did say earlier on how, oh, there we go, John Boy going for the overtake. He's not going to have the inside, but then gets the drive out of the corner. Yeah, guys, 5th. So we got a battle over 5th place in GT1. But yeah, I did say earlier how it looked like Blaze was really pushing after he came out in 2nd and making a couple of mistakes, and I think he was continuing to push. And yeah, made a big mistake. It's dropped him to 3rd. Edible Hornet in 2nd place to follow up for his 2nd place that he had last week.
Yeah, he's doing well in this tournament, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was I'm pretty sure Edible Hornet was a GT2 driver last season, and he was only put into the championship season 5 last minute, really.
Yeah.
Because of a dropout before the championship started, so he's done really well. Very impressed. Just that classic MCEC experienced drives every week. Just getting him those results. I will give a mention to my Xbox One Ron counterpart, Smooth JD, currently in 4th place. That would be his best result of the season.
Oh yeah, always got to pimp your own team, don't you?
Yeah, I do, of course. Edible Hornet came 2nd in GT2 last season. Yeah. Who won GT2 again? I don't even know. Oh, Trumpet, of course. Trumpet won GT2, and that's why he's in GT1 now. Promoted.
Instant promotion.
Yeah. If by instant you mean with a 2-year gap.
As instant as things can be with MCEC.
Yeah, I suppose. Did Blaze pit, by the way? It looks like his car's in better shape.
Say that again, sorry?
Did Blaze make another pit stop? It looks like his car is in better shape.
Blaze has not made another pit stop according to the pit board.
Okay. Maybe it's just because I can't see the front of it.
Maybe. The damage seemed to be on the right hand side of the car.
Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it now. Still a lot of damage.
Who is in 4th for the hang on, 4th, 3rd, 4th, and 5th must be really close on the track.
In
GT1. Oh wait, no, I'm behind on the stream.
No, Blaze is in 3rd, and he's miles ahead of Shooter Smooth JD, who's in 4th, and he's miles ahead of John
My
Boy.
streams have all been shit this week.
GT3, RJ Slaw's in the lead, Major Copyrights in 2nd. Still got Bar 27 in 3rd. Brady, have you got the championship standings up for season 4? Bar 27 was in GT3. Did he ever get a podium?
Coming together with Shootgun and Giros in the main straight, captured by Brady there, I think. I think it was Giros who was involved with.
No, I missed that. doesn't matter, I don't think. In GT2 it's pretty chill. Came second, if I remember, on Olympic. Okay. I can't remember much anymore. I'm going to the finish line as well, by the way, Brady, if you wanted to go somewhere else. I need it for the video. Can't get up here. Damn it.
According to the pit board, Saki hasn't taken his second stop.
Okay. I mean, he still has time. Although, if he doesn't take a second pit stop and gets a penalty for it, he's not gonna lose out on much because he's last, so...
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I'm trying to get on top of the tyre on the finish line, but I can't. It's too... the angle's not right.
You just can't get it up.
Can't get it up. I can't get up it.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Considering it was such a hectic start to the race, it's really chilled out now.
Sure is. Yeah, not much to talk about at the moment, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Everybody has taken their pit stops that's needs to, apart from Saki. But as we've discussed, doesn't really matter. Yeah, unfortunately we were robbed of a race between Trumpet and Blaze. Just purely because of Trumpet's consistency. Fuck you, Trumpet, for being so consistent.
He has had a very good race, to be fair. Got to give him credit on that. Very consistent. When everybody else wasn't. Same for Edible Hornet.
Yep. Edible Hornet put in a great race.
Brady, can you move back a little bit so you're not in my screen? Like, it's just right there. Just
photobombing.
There we go. Thank you. Alright, how many laps left? Let's see. Two laps to go. 3 minutes. Then I've got to do a really quick sim. I think Trumpet also might have to be racing on PC GT1 as well.
There you go.
Quick swapperoonies. So no change in GT2, no change in GT3.
So you've got a quick cleanup of the first 69 and onto your second 69, is that right?
That's it. That's exactly right.
Alright.
Trumpet certainly isn't making this easy on himself because he has full tint windows when he should be clear. He did a mid-drive speed boost off the line when he shouldn't have done. Like, you know, sometimes it pays to follow the rules because you never know what position you might be in when you break them and get penalties for it and end up losing your position for it.
He's just the bad boy of the tournament. Yeah, that's what he is.
Yeah. Disqualified. Alright, Trumpet's onto his last lap now. Edible Hornet's not too far away. If Trumpet gets big penalties, which he probably won't, but Edible Hornet might take the win. Has Saki taken his second stop? VXWK asks. Again, it doesn't matter whether he does or not.
Nope.
Maybe it was Saki Bomb who stopped instead of Smooth JD.
Maybe. Maybe.
That phantom Smooth JD stop.
Yep.
Trumpet has let the driving do the talking, but he might let the penalties do the talking as well. Alright, let's see them. Here it comes. GT1 winner. First one who isn't Blaze. Across the line, Trumpet takes the victory. Major Copyright finishes in second place for GT3 with L in third place for GT2. Matty wasn't too far away in the end from another podium in GT2. Edible Hornet gets second place in GT1 with Charlie Addo passed just behind him for second place for the lead in GT2. And Bar 27 also passed for third place in GT2. All of the leaders are crossing the line at the same time.
Blaze's fastest lap was almost a second quicker.
Wow.
Quicker than the...
G-Ross and Blaze crossed the line for third and second places in GT1 and GT2 respectively as well. And that's it for the podiums, I think. No, we've still got RJ Slow and Major Copyright. That was very close between Recited and Tom 22 at the end. Smooth JD does get his fourth place, best result of the season so far. And then we're still waiting on RJ Slow and Copyright. Here comes RJ Slow to win GT3. RJ not so slow.
RJ quite quick, actually.
Yeah, that's it. And then, wonder if Major Copyright's already passed the line. I think he did. Right, so I'll bring up the perspective. We had Trumpet take the victory, Edible Hornet in second, King Blaze in third. It was almost a second per lap quicker, but didn't have the consistency this time. Look at those 18s, 118s for pretty much everybody in GT. Everybody in GT1 got a 1 minute 18 lap apart from Blaze. That's insane. And then all these 128s in GT2. And then at the top of GT3, RJ Slow with a 133. Didn't have the best lap actually. Second and third place in GT3 had better best laps, but RJ Slow had the consistency. It's all about consistency.